And hello! We've started here because I'm going to just jump straight into it. I don't really think I want to do any of these paralogs. I don't... I don't really have much of a benefit for most of them. I guess probably Lauren's. Uh, yeah, because, let's see. I'm not going to use Ingrid, so getting her Hero's Relic doesn't help me. I don't remember what I get from this, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to use Felix, so I'm not going to get his Hero's Relic. I don't remember what I get from this. I don't remember what I get from this or this. I think I get a Hero's Relic from this, but I think it's for Anna, or maybe it's just gold. I also don't remember. But I'm going to do Lauren's because if I actually remember correctly, this is a extraordinarily easy paralog. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to just fast forward through the next battle that I'm going to do, which is just going to be for gold, because I just want to get more gold. And then we'll do the final mission for the month.
Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
I'm sure you do.
Lawrence, so this is where you are.
Oh,
Hello, Cyril.
I don't know why Cyril
Lured here
would
by
be
the
looking.
exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. All right, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here.
Well, the music stopped, so clearly it's not good.
Alas, Professor, nothing so whimsical as that. This correspondence comes from my father. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it. A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden?
I've
It
heard
is an
of it.
old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages. To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters.
I mean,
Other houses
honestly,
wield
that's kind of
far
fair.
greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them.
And again,
That is
that's
simply
fair.
the way the Leicester Alliance works. It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Well, you're not gonna go alone.
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me on this little errand?
Yeah,
I have no
that's
fear
an
of
errand.
Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. The fate of the Alliance will someday rest upon my shoulders.
I don't know
So it
about
is
that,
important to me
Lawrence.
that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons?
Sure.
Excellent. Let us be away at once. I shall leave the finer details of preparation in your capable hands.
Whatever you say, Lawrence. If I remember correctly, this is a very easy mission that is literally just send someone across with that can fly with stride, and that's the end of it. Let's take a look. What is it? Defeat the enemy commander. There she is. Okay. I don't even need to worry. I'm just gonna go straight in.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Oh, and here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and decisively.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest of these rats off.
Yeah.
We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice. Incidentally,
that's
take
not
note of
gonna
those
happen.
drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks. We may be able to use that to our advantage.
Lawrence, I don't think you understand.
Well done.
23, 23, 24.
The sun.
Go,
Who are
Sagittarius.
you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh,
And there you go. that's the fight.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have my
that's,
thanks, Professor.
that's fair.
Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
One turn. Oh. Italian. Nice. Yeah, we spent more time on the loading screen and talking than we did in the actual fight.
Your
I wanna-
assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt.
It's
Thanks
not a
to
problem.
you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
Probably
He has
nothing.
written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire. To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now. Indeed, I do plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally,
That's a
there
little
was one other
sinister. A
benefit
little
to
more
embarking
sinister
upon this
than you
errand.
usually are, Lawrence.
Have a look at this.
Hey, it's what I.
The
did
magic
this
staff
for.
Thyrsus, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations. It seems my father has finally recognized my ability. Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time. He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless, by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will. I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house. While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions. I believe that
that's
is a
noble
noble's
of you.
duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsus? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
Yeah,
To
I
be
know.
quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now, to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
I'll be happy to. Thyrsus. Hero's Relic. Magic attack range +2 may have damage. here's the thing that's about that. We know someone who has the crest of Gloucester, who isn't necessarily Lawrence. Now here, that's something that I kind of give a little grief to when it comes to Lawrence, is he is certainly made to eventually become a magic user. His crest gives him the ability to, I think it's deal more damage with magic, and the hero's relic that you get. Let me just. And the hero's relic, as we see, gives you more magic range and can have damage. And while that's certainly useful, the having damage is certainly useful for someone who, you know, has the ability to, it's not necessarily a magic thing, but it's certainly for a magic user. But if we look at this, check this out. Lysithea also has the Crest of Gloucester, which means she can use it. I just wanted to point that out. Lysithea is not a major unit that we're using, but if for whatever reason I need to use her, now she's got Theris, however you pronounce it. And apparently I need to work on my inventory, but that's something I'm going to work on in a second, because I'm going to fast forward to this. It's going to be a quick fast forward. This probably isn't going to take too long, but I am going to take a little bit of time for grinding up some of my units, just a little bit how I like it. So, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come out of bounds, and I can feel I'm breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finding me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames of force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well. As the rain falls on the path, I chase your shadow. I don't feel a single drop or the ground below. Then you turn to me and I stop before I know. And the lie upon my lips, I let it go. Cross my heart, making vows I know will be betrayed. A sad girl's please, live on me for a breath and then we fade. calms my thoughts. I hold strong on this terrace. I feel at peace, carried away by the wind song. Open the door and walk away. Never give in to the call of yesterday. Memories that made those days sublime. These ruined halls and tombs, stolen time. Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here in cherished halls, in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays.
So I don't know if it was very clear, but oh my goodness, we freaking... Oh, it's Lysithia's birthday. Happy birthday, Lysithia.
I am grateful.
But freaking Hilda was crit with like a 4% stupid chance to crit. Something like that. And just... Ugh. Ugh. I feel like Fortress Knight. Because I want her to become both a Fortress Knight and a Paladin. Dang. I'm not really that worried about the fact that I need to buy more. Marianne can't do anything right now. Lysithia, I'll go ahead and bring up Lysithia, just for the fact of, I mean, might as well. I hate the Warlock outfit. Let me tell you, I hate the Warlock outfit. Just like the chest, like why?
Perfect.
Lysithia is like so young. Why do they have it like that? And it's not just Lysithia. They do that with everyone, and it's really annoying. What do I need for Armored Knight? Axe, and if I get Axe up one more level, I should be good. Nothing for both. Nothing for really anyone, honestly. Alright. Let's go ahead and replenish everything we need. I'll go ahead and buy all the advanced seals that I can get. Just because I'm sure I'll need more. And I'm sure I'm fine. So let's go ahead and get started with Conflict in the Holy Tomb. Always want to know what what the cats are up to. Conflict in the Holy Tomb.
You're going to receive the goddess's revelation at the Holy Tomb? That's news to me. I did not see that coming.
Lady Rhea's going too, right? I hear it will be well guarded, but is that really okay?
If Solon's
Sure,
allies are still
fine.
around, it's certainly true that we don't know when or where they may appear.
I don't know what type of place this holy tomb is, but we should be cautious.
If something happens, we'll have to take matters into our own hands.
What do you think, Professor? Is it really okay for Lady Rhea to attend?
I'm not worried about Lady Rhea attending, honestly. Sure, it's encouraging.
Leave it to our fearless leader to shrewdly factor in Rhea's fighting ability. You're bold, Teach. I love it. Well, the truth is, we won't know what's going to happen until it happens. All we can do is stay on our guard and play it by ear.
That's quite enough babbling, Claude. There is nobody more unfit for a holy ceremony than you.
Divine punishment
Good
won't
one,
strike
Lawrence.
us for setting foot in the holy tomb, right?
Not if Rhea
Good
lets us in.
grief. Why are you always so negative?
Why are you so negative for her negativity?
Is something on your mind?
Who, me? No. It is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
It still doesn't make sense to me. A goddess was living inside Teach, right? But now there's a ceremony to receive a revelation or whatever. How could that be necessary anymore? There must be another objective.
That's a good point,
It's
honestly.
pointless to speculate about it now. We'll know the answer soon enough. There isn't any danger for us students, but be careful, Teach.
That's an interesting point Claude made. Just the fact of either I'm lying or
Are you
misinformed
surprised,
about.
Professor? This is
Let
the
me
holy
finish my
tomb.
thought, Rhea. Either I'm lying or are misinformed or something about the goddess being inside of me, or Rhea is lying about getting a revelation. So something's up, and props to Claude for figuring that out.
That mechanism for descending underground back there, what powers it? When I tried to come by myself, it wouldn't even budge.
This is
So
where the
Claude has
goddess
been
who
here before.
created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne?
I do.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess. Well,
I don't think I'm feeling anything.
it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Sorry to disturb you when you're distressed, Archbishop, but it seems some uninvited guests have arrived.
Oh, is that so? Did someone follow us? Oh, hello.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
The Imperial Army? What are they doing here?
That's a good question.
They knew we were heading to the holy tomb and followed us here. Hey, who is that standing next to the angry guy? Could that be...
The Flame Emperor. I see. So you've been allied with the Empire from the beginning.
What are they doing here? What do they hope to gain?
I mean,
There's only
they're right
one
here.
goal
We
for
can just
grave robbers
speculate.
like these. Right, Flame Emperor? You're here to steal the treasure that rests within the Holy Tomb.
For a fool, you catch on quickly. Those crest stones will be ours. That infernal power, which is masquerading as a medicine but is truly a poison, will plague this world no longer.
So the Flame Emperor doesn't seem to like crests.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
You've interrupted my revelation. I'm gonna need to try to figure out what exactly
Thank
you
you
want.
so much.
Why, thank you, Dorothea.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Bernie.
Thank you so much.
No problem, Mercedes.
I am grateful.
Thank you.
Alright, all my units should... Who's missing? Let's see, Violet Hilda, Claude Constance, Yuri Balthus, Happy Marianne. Oh. Why am I only able to bring 9? What changed? I guess Marianne, you get the Scythia, and you get Leone. I think this is fine. I'll put Hilda up here. They got demonic beasts. Here's the Flame Emperor. What's the defeat the enemy commander? So I could literally just fly up is the thing. Alright. I think I'm good. Let's go ahead and get started.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
The crest stones are in the caskets. Open every last one of them.
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
His voice sounds familiar. You can, based on the number of crest stones.
I guess we're fighting over who gets those crest stones. What in the world do they intend to use them for anyway?
Zoom in that much. I just wanted to get a good look at this. I love zooming in this game and just getting a look at everything. They put so much effort into this. You could also technically play like this, but oh my gosh, it would make me sick. It does make me sick is the thing. Alright.
I'm on it.
Easy. Just give up.
Sure thing.
I'll have Yuri absolutely annihilate this guy. Oh, the finger guns are awesome.
Who's next?
Ready and willing.
Training. Do I have 2 training bows? Apparently. The steel bow is what I need this time.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Oh, I love that line.
Let me at him.
I think Balthus can handle himself. Let me put on the gauntlets, though.
Who, me?
She'll take a heavy hit, but I'd rather that than this guy just be around. Plus, I can just heal Hilda up, no problem. Or she'll just miss.
I could use a break. Who, me?
Stay focused.
There.
Sally
Fine.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back. I prefer.
Who, me? Sally forth!
I could take care of this guy. Get down.
Acknowledge my contribution!
Yep.
Come in and attack this guy.
No biggie.
That's unfortunately the end of my range, but that's fine.
Who, me?
Physic.
Thanks!
Stay
I'm gonna
focused.
send Byleth this way, just for the fact of I just... Wait, what can I... Oh, right. I need to remember I have that. Taking the crest
Take away the
stones.
crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
Don't just ignore me, you jerk.
Yeah, too weak. Thanks.
I'm fine with him healing up. I'm gonna attack this guy, Hilda, get the crest stone back.
Hilda! Hilda!
Send a convoy, that's fine. Sure, I'll just use some sort of creator.
You fought well.
120 crit. Sagittate, probably my favorite spell to cast.
I shall rise, but your day is past. There's no masking my splendor.
Oh no, right, the staff.
I guess it worked out.
I guess I'll have Happy get this crest stone.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
You are dangerous. Both you and Constance are extremely dangerous.
Let me at him. You've been stronger than I look, yeah? Stronger the
That's
better.
not bad. That's honestly not bad at all.
I'm on it. That one is
Pick up this guy
expected.
before you to get one, and then I'm closer to.
I'm really
to this guy who he's either going to start running or he's going to immediately go for this one, which will be beneficial for me.
Ready and willing. Sorry, but victory is mine. Progress suits me well.
Sure thing.
Alright. These guys in Dolphin, which they can barely hit them. The only thing I really gotta worry too much about is the demonic beast that's gonna come up and mess with Balthus. Violet, I guess, is fine with a 35% chance to crit. Nice, nice.
Such power dwells within?
Good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I get it. I could just kill you, if I'm being honest. Unless I don't crit. I have a 36% chance. Can Happy reach the guy that's
Sorry,
just
did I
above
hurt you?
Hilda? Probably, actually. It's into the convoy. Yeah, Happy's fine.
That's what you get.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. It's very infrequent that you get that many things that you can do.
I guess I'd be...
Oh, covered one gambit. I'm going to come right here and get a heal.
Thank you.
And then next turn I'll probably use Stride to be able, because most of the enemies over here are taken care of. I don't need to worry about them. It's just a lot of things over here now.
What's next?
2 crest stones, that's fine. What's the range? Okay, I'm out of the range. Actually... I can actually just...
My moment has arrived. Ah! It's not luck, it's fate.
Balthus take out this guy? I prefer... Well, I could use magic, right? Fire... Sure, use magic to take him out.
You're no coward. Let me at him.
Go ahead and get here instead. Both is taking any unnecessary damage.
Sure thing.
I'll heal. I'll recover.
You're a big help.
I'm fine with this.
Ready to bleed?
Ooh. I like the crit. The crit's good. Healing the demonic beast is annoying.
Homie?
Run.
Stay focused.
Run like the wind. I'm just gonna... yeah. I'll just attack this guy.
That is that.
And then
Sally forth!
you all the way here to attack him.
A grand skirmish.
I'm on it.
Let's win this already.
Let's see how well I can do with trying to take out the barrier. I might be able to this turn. You don't have any crap. Yeah, we're fine.
We're ready. I've got an ace up my sleeve.
And then I can move Yuri slightly to the side. Or I guess Yuri won't move at all. Fine then. I guess I'll just punch a monster. Okay, got the
Ready and willing.
steel, which is always, always, always useful. Sure. You have a 1 in... Well, never mind. That was weird.
Who, me?
Who's attacking? I'll dismount to take off the weakness, and then bring Happy down, and we should all be fine and dandy. Game, I hope you know that we weren't on the demonic beast at the time.
Easy peasy.
I like that. Please focus on mount, attack, training X.
You lost to me?
They barely even hurt you on... Wow, you have very little resistance, and yet you're still doing that. Yuri hasn't actually gotten a lot of experience with this. Yuri! He had 2 HP. It was a little unnecessary.
I'll never be satisfied.
Kill it with the Lance of Ruin. And really kill it with the Lance of Ruin.
never doubted you.
Just a handful more times. Alright. 2 archers, 2 magic users, so it's the same on both sides. So I'll just bring Violet over here. And I'm just going to not wait, because I should probably move everyone I have into position. Now I can wait. I know this is kind of a waste of time, but Hilda and Sylvain are 2 of the more important people who need to rank up and master their current classes so that I can move them on to the next class that I want them to do. I guess Hilda a little bit less so, but... Sylvain especially, I want him to master Paladin as fast as I possibly can. Like, it's very important. We've already got Physic on that side. I'll come over here. Physic. Sure, I'll devolve this. Why not? 10 more times.
No biggie.
Alright, I think at this point, I'm just going to say
You're really tough.
I am done fast forwarding because I'm running out of healing. So at this point, it's like, well, I need to either move on or I need to do something.
me?
Like that's this thing. I need to do something because I can't just keep bringing up. I can't keep healing
I'm really sorry.
to bring everyone back up so
Hey,
that I can just
good
keep
job.
grinding forever.
Up to you. Don't forget who you're dealing with.
So I'm going to go ahead.
Sure thing.
I have made a lot of progress class-wise, so no, you don't have. No, I don't have any more physic, do I? No. You could take one more set, right? Yeah, you can take another set. Four. This will bring it to 2, which means I can kill 1.
I want to go home.
I know, Zelda, I'm sorry. It'll be worth
You
it, though.
lost to me?
See
Wow.
defense. Which is very good. And then I can bring...
Stay focused.
Byleth in.
Ready and willing.
Oh my gosh.
You fought well.
Whew. I'm honestly more just curious about if there's going to be a unique dialogue for this, because I feel like there will be. I think I'm going to see.
So you're the fabled Flame Emperor? Go ahead and enlighten me. What are you planning to do with the Crest Stones? What did you use Flame's blood for? Who's Kranya? Who's Solon?
Silence. There is no need for you to know.
Is it that mask that's to blame for your curtness? If so, maybe I should rip it off and ask again.
Not a horrible idea, Claude. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt real bad.
Careful.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sally forward.
Assist. Heal. Actually... No, I'm gonna get Byleth up there for some unique dialogue. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Silence. Will he still come up to me? Oh, that changes things. That's interesting. I didn't know Gambit still worked. That's actually kind of fascinating. I can double silence him. I'm not gonna do that though. Gotta start moving people up.
I'm on it.
Oh, they're
This
coming
is our
at me.
chance.
That's not good. Interesting. You're very fast.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
Okay, that's gross. But you sound very familiar. Just in general. Like, as if I know who you're...
To you.
Voice actor. All of us can just beat this guy. It's no problem.
Couldn't weather the
What
storm,
would
huh?
Marianne do? Rusted bow. In. Marianne kill this guy. Oh yeah, there.
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
My efforts are paying off.
Man, that's a good level up for someone who's not actually fighting. Stairs. We got a lot out of this, at least, so I'm at least happy for that. And I'll bring all my flyers
Ready and
over
willing.
here so they can assist from the sidelines. Really, still kills. Okay. I don't think I want the experience to go to Byleth, but I at least want to attack.
You are the one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
Ooh, nice. 25, 25. Can you even kill Claude? You can, but constant blast. Yeah, okay. I think I need to have it be constant.
You wish to interfere? Then your life is forfeit.
I don't know if that's the case. Oh my gosh, constant. Well,
So,
hello there.
The end has come.
Is this some sick joke? The Flame Emperor is actually Edelgard?
Oh, I didn't realize it was something I had to press. Rusted bow, knowledge gem, advanced seal. Why is prison for? Why can't I just put it in the convoy? Would have preferred. Well, actually, no, Selene, I don't hate that. We're gonna get a lot of story.
You
from this.
have disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church. Professor, kill Edelgard at once. She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
That
I
is
have achieved my
dark.
objective. I will retreat. Farewell, Professor. If we meet again, it will be on the battlefield. Come, Hubert. To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the Holy Tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
I'm not exactly on friendly terms with the princess, but I do have a few questions for her. Edelgard said that the Creststones represent power. That means she knows how to use them. She almost certainly knows other secrets of Fodlan as well. Once things calm down a bit, There's a lot more that Rhea needs to tell us. I just hope there's still time.
In general.
I have this strange feeling that history is being written, that an age of anarchy is upon us. Let's hope I'm mistaken.
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
Cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies. Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
I heard what happened, Teach. The princess, well, the Emperor now, she really did it, didn't she? The lords and dukes of both the kingdom and the alliance have been called out, and now have to choose between the church and the empire. The seed of conflict was always there, and now we find ourselves in the middle of a war that will tear Fodlan in two.
The Empire is rash, but I never thought it would come to this. How could something like this happen? I hope everyone back home is safe. I'm sure it's mass confusion at home right now. My brother must be worried sick about me.
You're absolutely right,
Can't
Teach.
know for sure.
I'm sure a lot of us are worried about our homes, but all we can do for now is prepare for battle and tread carefully.
There's only so much we can do with the information we have, unfortunately.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder, perhaps, of some inescapable truth.
That's an interesting conclusion to draw from that. We don't have a lot of time this month.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order
kind
to
of what it
achieve her own
seems.
selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the holy tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
That's smart to have that be the first thing. Can't have the civilians
Professor,
caught in the crossfire.
Listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you. You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Whatever you say.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you.
He still needs to know.
That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Seteth. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the Progenitor God, it is up to us to see our mission through.
You have my gratitude.
Just gonna give flowers for now. And honest, no, I can't. I can't do anything more. I am, however, going to give this another try. Hey, that's perfect timing.
Ah, shucks. I guess I did it.
I will change, because we need to start getting Hilda built up there. And Sylvain can't do anything yet, but we can get that built up soon. Oh, I can do Dark Mage, I suppose. But no. We need to get Sylvain as a Fortress Knight, because alright, as we saw, and I can We're not gonna worry about that. Okay, as we saw... where is he? Sylvain. We got... I could switch this out, since I'm not using black magic currently. Aegis. Chance to reduce bow and magic damage. Trigger equals our dex stat. Sylvain's dex isn't half bad, I don't believe. Yeah. Wait, yeah, 18. Trigger percent equals dex stat, so there is a nearly 20% chance to basically half the damage. And I could add dexterity plus 4 to this in order to make it so that I get a, what, 22% chance? And then, once we get Fortress Knight, we get the inverse of it, where instead of having the damage from bows and magic, we have the damage from sword, axes, and lances, which means there's a 20% chance, roughly, that we just have any damage. I want to do that with Sylvain, and I want to do that with Hilda. Because once we do that, they are extremely tanky. And with how tanky they are, we can have it so that I give Hilda the weapon that she needs, being... what is it? I don't remember. She becomes very tanky, and then we put her into the class that I am going to end up doing with, oh, here it is. With Wyvern Lord. It's very powerful, and doing this puts Hilda in a place where she just becomes extremely powerful. I don't think my build will get us to that point, but we will be at the point where Hilda... There are builds that people do with Hilda that give her legitimately a 100% crit chance. But that's not what we're worried about now. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I apologize for all the rambling. We only have a little bit of time left, so I'll see you then.